Peace, it's Equality Fragrances coming to you from Prince George's County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, or thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel and those who have been supporting me since day one, I humbly appreciate all your support. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop some new videos. All of that goes a long way in helping the channel grow, and it costs you nothing to do. If you have any questions for me or you just want to wrap it up, don't forget to follow me on IG, and you can send me an inbox message. I'll reply to all messages. A link will be in the description. With that being said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. Today, we'll be heading back to my series called The Discovery. For those of you all new to the channel, what is The Discovery? Discovery is where I basically discover a fragrance or fragrances from a house that I never heard of or never smelled anything from. So it's like discovering new territory, correct? So this is my series called The Discovery. Today's discovery is gonna be from a French indie niche house called Bon Parfumeur. Now, this company was nice enough to reach out to me, and they sent me two fragrances, 602 and 902, along with two samples to test out and do a review on it if I like them. Well, it's a discovery. I haven't smelled them. I haven't done no research on the notes or anything of that nature. For me, the more and more I've gotten into this, I don't really care about the notes. What I care about is the experience, because notes do not tell a picture of what a fragrance really should do or what it may do. It's just a quick description of what it is. With that being said, y'all already know these were sent to me, so I'm going to do a giveaway. Throughout the video, I'm going to give instructions. I'm going to drop instructions. It's going to be about 4 or 5 that you're going to need to do to put in the comments to be part of the giveaway. But you have to watch the whole video because I'm going to do it at random. If you skip through the video, I'll know you'll miss out on it, and I'm an attention to detail type person. Don't follow instructions, you can't win the giveaway. With that being said, let's start the show. First up on the list we're gonna be discussing is 602. Now on the back of the sleeve, it says 602, pepper, cedar, and patchouli. So right then and there, it tells me this is gonna be a cedarwood dominant fragrance, a little spicy. I expect to have something like vetiver or some citrus in it as well. So automatically in my mind, I'm thinking Terre de Hermes. You have the box, you open it up, you have the fragrance inside, pull it out. Very clean presentation here, very extremely clean. Has those 3 notes in French in the front, 602, but I do like the touch at the top, Bon Parfumeur. So let's see. 3 sprays. Like I expected, that good pencil shavings. When I say pencil shavings or cedarwood, what do I mean? When you was young, depending on what year you was born, and you had the fly gear on and you wanted to go to the front of the classroom and sharpen your pencil, that was the time. That was like the runway. When you was really young, that was like the runway. You was able to show your outfit off then. And when the pencil sharpener on the side was full, you took it off, you dumped it, and that sweetness of the woodiness that you got, that's kind of what I get in this, that sweet pencil shavings. There's also some form of a citrus, but it's very light. It's not a dominant, just something that just freshens up the fragrance. Definitely has some vetiver in here. Definitely getting a little bit of clean, soapy vetiver. And there's something extremely, almost resinous with it. It's not vanilla. There's something resinous with it. It's a little incensey. It's almost like that Timbuktu kind of feel. But Timbuktu has myrrh, and it's not giving me myrrh, but it's giving me a resinous, almost vanillic quality I'm getting in this fragrance. Just sweet. It just sweetens out the fragrance, the overall fragrance. Doesn't stand out like loud. Other than that, solid fragrance. Think Terre de Hermes, fragrances like that. Think Creed, Spice and Wood. Think Timbuktu. All those fragrances, think Creed, Royal Oud. No, it doesn't. None of these kind of smell alike, but think they all fit into that woody category. This is signature scent worthy, inoffensive. You can wear it to work. This is a safe scent. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.5. I'm not blown away by it, if I'm gonna be honest, because I smelled it before. Had this not been given to me and had I sampled this, would I buy it? No, I probably wouldn't, because it doesn't blow me away. But for somebody who doesn't have a large collection, who wants to expand their collection and don't want to break the bank, this wouldn't be a bad one to get. 100 ml is under $115. You can't go wrong. And that's 602. The first instructions on the giveaway is one, you have to be a U.S. resident, as well as leave your city and state of where you are located. That's number one. Next up on the list, we're gonna be talking about 902. Same thing, so I'm not gonna go too much in depth on the presentation. This is a 50 ml package. It says 902 Armagnac, blonde tobacco, and cinnamon. Some think Armagnac, I believe that's some sort of like booziness, some cognac or something. So I'm assuming you're gonna get this boozy, sweet, probably vanilla to ambery tobacco is probably what you would get out this fragrance. The sleeve comes off, open it up, fragrance comes out. This one also has the Bon Parfumeur sign up top. Very clean presentation. Let's see what this hitting on. 2 sprays. Okay. It's not like that rich pipe tobacco. It's a very smooth, almost floral tobacco. Good. It's cinnamon. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon. I'm getting this aromatic citrus. I'm kind of getting. I don't know what that is. Very fruity tobacco. You're gonna pick up on. You're getting the spices. You're definitely picking up on the cinnamon. It's a little ambery, slightly boozy. To me, that Armagnac or that cognac with the vanilla that's probably listed in here is creating this almost honey-like amber accord is what I'm kind of getting out of all of this. That's why I don't really care about notes on fragrances, because 9 times out of 10, a whole bunch of those notes create different accords. That's why I'm all for the experience now. So I'm getting this honey-like boozy amber accord, citrus, tobacco, sweet. Think fragrances like Pure Havane, but Pure Havane is a little denser. I would probably never wear that in the summer. This is another one. It's wearing kind of light. Although it's a heavier composition, you probably gonna get about 5 to 6 hours on this. I don't know how much I would spray of this in the summertime, but it's light enough, like a nice summer night. You can probably get away with this. It's not dense. It has a brightness to it. Not Naxos kind of aromatic brightness, but there's something a little spicy, bright, slightly aromatic, maybe some geranium or something is in here. Not a bad fragrance. Between the two, I like 902 better than I like 602. Neither one of them are blowing me away. They right down the middle, really good, solid fragrances. Another fragrance, until I test the performance, I'm willing to give this a 7.5. It's a good tobacco scent. Me, because I have so many tobacco fragrances, when I start thinking of Tobacco Color from Dior, when I start thinking of Red Tobacco, when I start thinking of Creation E, Pure Havane, Naxos, when I start thinking about all those fragrances and where this would fit, it would probably rank below them right now. So that's why I don't know why I would purchase this if I was given the opportunity to purchase it. That's me being honest with you. Is it a bad fragrance? No. One, definitely worth sampling and see if it's for you. Not bad. Let's go to the next. Next 2 fragrances I'm kind of doing together because they didn't give me bottles. They gave me their sample kind of discovery thing, and that's 302 and that's 001. Now, one thing I like about this company is they have this try before you buy mentality. I think that's great as a company. You can choose 5 of these out of a list of fragrances within their catalog, and you can test it out. Only have to pay shipping and handling, so it's not that much money, and you can try it out. Now, the problem I have with this is it's not a spray bottle. It's a twist top. You're gonna have to use a pipette and put it on, because I put everything on skin for the most part. So I'm not gonna be able to put these on skin. So kind of take what I'm giving you with a grain of salt, because fragrances smelling out the nozzle and on skin is totally different. But when I come back and do a full review of the house, I'll kind of give you some insight on that. So anyway, let's start with 302 first. See what we get. Let me use my oven. Okay. This is my kind of fragrance. This is a amber fragrance. Start thinking of fragrances like Histoire de Parfums Ombre 114. Think about fragrances like Javois Ombre Premier. All of those kind of smell alike when you look at it. They have slightly different nuances, but they all smell alike. It's resinous and balsamic is how I would describe this amber. Like, think Grand Soir from MFK. I'm getting a lot of benzoin. To me, Grand Soir, although an amber fragrance, is heavy in benzoin to me. I'm getting that same kind of nuance here. It's not overly vanillic. I'm getting a lot of benzoin, a lot within this amber fragrance. Some woodiness. It's slightly powdery, slightly smoky. Not a bad scent. Not bad at all. Is it bottle worthy for me? No, because I feel like I have like 10 of the best. Well, first of all, my amber collection is in the 60s, but I feel like I have the 10 best ambers on the market, and I just don't know. You know, it has to be a fragrance to really fit into that to really crank out for me to buy another amber scent at this point in my fragrance journey. Like, I think Grand Soir might be number 15 out of my entire collection if I rank them. It's somewhere like 13 to 15. So that's not even in my top 10. So, but other than that, this is a solid amber fragrance. It's affordable for those who never tried an amber fragrance. It's one to check out. Let's go with 001. Okay, fairly simplistic note breakdown here. Nothing to write home to. This is pretty much Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, or Ferrari's Bright Neroli, or Al Harmein's Neroli Canvas. You already know what you're getting here. You're getting Neroli, you're getting petitgrain, you're getting some woodiness, a nice ambryo vanillic base with a little bit of musk. It's a little green, soapy, clean, citrusy. That's what you, with that petitgrain, which is the leaves of the orange tree. That's what you're getting here. There's really no separation between those fragrances. The only thing that would separate would be how it performs. And because I'm not putting it on skin, I can't tell you how that's going to happen. Is this bottle worthy for me? No, because I have too many of those fragrances and it's not something I need a whole bunch of. Is it a solid fragrance? Yes, I think that composition is a solid composition. Is it one worth sampling? I mean, if you tried those fragrances, you kind of already tried this, to be totally honest. And that's my thoughts on 001. Overall, for the house, what are my thoughts? I think they putting out really solid fragrances. They're putting out fragrances within genres. It doesn't necessarily smell like this doesn't necessarily smell like Terre de Hermes because it's heavy and peppery, but it gives me that feeling of it. This doesn't necessarily smell like Pure Havana, but it's giving me almost that feeling of it. Besides the cinnamon is getting more dominant in this, and it's more amber. I like this. I like this a little bit better. Not bad. Not bad at all. So my thoughts on the house, it seems like a solid house. At least from what I checked, I'm not blown away by anything yet that I've smelt out of the 4 they sent me. But it's an extremely affordable house. One I think people should look into. For me, none of these are really, for me, probably bottle worthy based on what I already have in my collection. Not because I think they're bad fragrances. And that's just me being transparent, right? Other than that, definitely worth giving a sample. If you have any questions for me, again, follow me on IG. The last part of the giveaway would be leave which fragrance out of the 4 that I talked about that you would like to sample. Just give me the number of the fragrance you would like to sample. I already told you what the first part is. This is the second part of the giveaway. You have to do both to win. If you don't, you will not win. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to leave you the way I greeted you, and that's the universal language of peace.